What do you do when your daughter becomes the most dangerous girl in school? My daughter Charlie accidentally sent 17 boys to the hospital, and I've never been more proud of her. I was casually drinking boba when I got a call from Charlie's school. Mr. Jacobs, your daughter is running a gang, a literal gang. She has orchestrated attacks on 17 male students. 17! We're talking about criminal charges here. My daughter? A gang leader? What was this silly goose talking about? Charlie literally cried when she accidentally stepped on a snail last week. But sure, let's go and see what's going on. When I burst into the conference room, I found my baby girl sitting there surrounded by red-faced administrators, the principal, and 2 lawyers. They had actually called lawyers on my 15-year-old daughter, who was doodling butterflies on her notebook like this was just another boring school meeting. I sat down next to my daughter. Charlie, tell me what happened. She looked up at me with those same eyes that used to beg for one more bedtime story, completely calm. Remember when you told me that if someone tries to hurt me, I should fight back? I nodded. Well, it wasn't just me who needed to fight back. Principal Donatello slammed a thick folder on the table. Your daughter has been running fight training sessions. She calls it the sisterhood. They have a group chat with coded messages. She's teaching girls how to throw punches, Mr. Jacobs, how to break noses, how to cause maximum damage. I raised my hand and told him to shut up before I stole some of his gold teeth. My daughter continued. This one boy has been grabbing girls' tooties in the hallway for months. When my friend Lila reported it, Principal Donatello said she was just being dramatic. Suddenly, the room felt way colder than before, probably because I was glaring daggers at all these lawyers and teachers just standing there in shame. That's not all. A few other boys corner freshman girls every day after second period and rate their bodies out loud on a scale of 1 to 10. When we complained, Principal Donatello said we should take it as a compliment. The room went dead silent. So I started teaching Lila some self-defense moves Mom taught me before she died. Then Aya asked to learn because boys in her class kept putting his hands on her at dances, even when she said, stop. Then Flora, because 3 boys surrounded her after school and tried to lift her skirt. She pulled out her phone, scrolling through messages. 30 girls, Dad. 30 girls came to me with stories. Every single one had reported it to the administration. Look, she showed me screenshots of emails to Donatello, to teachers, to counselors, all ignored or dismissed. So yeah, I taught them to fight back. The first time that boy tried to grab Lila again, she broke his nose. When that group tried to corner the freshmen last Tuesday, 6 of my girls were waiting. Those boys learned real quick that no means no when there are consequences. Donatello's face was purple. This is not how we handle things. You didn't handle anything, Charlie snapped, and I'd never heard her raise her voice like that. You told us to ignore it. You said boys will be boys. Well, of course they will. They're boys, Donatello said, but my daughter wasn't about to stop. Well, guess what? Those boys aren't bothering anyone anymore, are they? This isn't funny, young lady, Donatello sputtered. Those boys were seriously injured. Their parents are threatening to sue the school. To sue you. Charlie actually laughed. She looked him dead in the eye and said, maybe if those boys had learned to keep their hands to themselves, they wouldn't need medical attention. Funny how they all stopped harassing girls after word got out that we fight back now. That's when I couldn't help it. I literally burst out laughing alongside Charlie, and we laughed so hard that we started holding our stomachs in pain. Donatello looked at me like I was insane. Mr. Jacobs, surely you understand the severity? Yes, I do understand. I understand that you failed to protect these girls. I understand that my daughter did your job when you wouldn't. And I understand that my law firm would be very interested in taking on 30 harassment cases that you ignored. The color drained from his face. Now wait a minute, no, you wait a minute. You half-brained, self-absorbent piece of manure. I'm not done here. I'm coming back for everything you thought you built. It took me 2 weeks to get that principal fired and locked up, and Charlie spent that time printing our posters for the sisterhood.